All right, family. Black Power once again. It's on. It's the Truth Hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. It's going down this Sunday, April the 2nd. America is Egypt, Mississippi River versus the Nile debunked. It is time for us to ride out on the red feather fever, the line on the African Holocaust, line on the Nile Valley, trying to create a false history of ancient Egypt. They're trying to supplant, the truth with a fantasy. You understand? And so we got to ride out. We got to ride out on them, family, and I'm the right one to do it. So I want you to most definitely to be in there, just because it's gonna be fire. And I got to tell you that once again, it's gonna be fire, and you should not miss it. Click that link; is in the chat, and begin to think. That's right. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, T-shirts, and hoodies. African and Kemetic jewelry. We got 20% off at this time. We got 20% off at this time. We got holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house, living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. We got you. KingSeti.com, 20% off at this time. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 900 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, economics, education. We got everything that you need. We got all the top subject, classic subjects, the making of the white man, making of the nigga, the black woman is God, when Egypt ruled the earth, from Naga to nigga, the Kushite origins of ancient India. You see so many holiday holocaust, all library catalogs. You see video catalogs, so most definitely check us out. Thank me later. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. SETI keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams by the General. Too hot, so hot. You won't see it on YouTube. We got over 150 live streams exclusive, and I go live almost every other day, every 2-3 days. I go live for the family, putting up some classic information that you is exclusive for our family on Patreon. So go to Patreon, become a patron today, and unlock tons of gems and jewels. You understand? Exclusive for our family on Patreon. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You will be up out of here. Boop. All right. Don't want to do it. Now we black again. We got to deal with the truth about Passover and Easter. Passover and Easter. You see, and so we got to get on the Hebrew cellulite. We got to get on the Hebrew cellulite, because they're gonna tell you something about, and they was in Egypt. They was in Egypt, and God punished the Egyptians. You understand? But he didn't punish David. You understand what I'm saying? For being an adulterer. You understand? He didn't in accessory to murder. You see, he ain't do that. You understand? He didn't punish, but he gonna punish the Egyptians. He didn't punish Judah. You understand what I'm saying? Well, he did, his sons. You see, sexual deviant. You understand what I'm saying? Perverted. You understand, in all ways, but they gonna punish the Egyptians. So we got to deal with this falsified information today, to let you know that the Passover ain't got nothing to do with no Jews being in Egypt, and that they put some blood over the doorway and the doorpost, and that the angel of death passed them by. He passed over their house, because they put some lamb blood in all the firstborn of Egypt. Even the animals was put to death. What kind of sickness is this? What kind of sickness is this? Now, man, let me go right to work. I got to go right to work. I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you good Christian niggas running. I know you're running. I know you're running. Matter of fact, let me wait a minute. Hold on. Man, I got so many. Yeah, let me. Which one is this? Watch this. Okay. I'm gonna just bring that up. I'm gonna just bring that up. Let me see. Where he hardened the heart of old Pharaoh. It is. You listen to this shit, man. This shit has got to be the most craziest shit I have ever heard in my life. See, the thing is, God said, this is the Bible, but you know, this is how you know God ain't shit. And I'm gonna just say it just like that. You can get mad. I know you niggas is on Facebook, and like I say, I love talking to you good Christian niggas because you don't make no goddamn sense. Nah, they always talking about Pharaoh in Egypt enslaved the Hebrews. And they were so heavy, and the torment was so heavy on the Hebrews. And so God had to send Moses and Aaron to come in there and save them and lead them on out of Egypt, right? Got to lead them on out of Egypt. Now listen to this shit. You know, God sent Moses to say, tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Let my people go, right? Now, look at this shit. They just set the Pharaoh up. Now, this is Exodus 9:12. Chapter 9, verse 12. But the Lord hardened, because Pharaoh said, go on, get your ass up out of here. Get your ass out. Y'all get the hell on up out of here. But the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, did not listen to them as the Lord had spoke. Wait a minute, and had hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and he did not listen to them, as the Lord had spoken to Moses. But the Lord, you understand? So the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart. He said, "Y'all get y'all ass out of here." But the Lord hardened his heart, so that he would be, that he would continue to, be in default, continue to be an oppressor. So the God set Pharaoh up. You see, Exodus 7:3, it says, but I will harden Pharaoh's heart. And though I multiply my signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. But I will harden Pharaoh's heart. And though I will multiply my signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. I say, well, goddamn, I mean, this is a fucking setup. This whole book is a piece of shit. You understand what I'm saying? You in here defiling a whole culture. The damn Pharaoh say, wait a minute, I'm gonna say where he tell them to get their ass up out of Egypt. Get y'all ass up. Get your ass out of here right now. Don't hold it up. Moses say, man, he say, get his ass, get him out of here. Let me see where it say that at. Pharaoh, let me see. Let me see where they got that at. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get. Let me see if I can find it. I believe after Moses and Pharaoh went and said, "Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, let my people go, that they may hold a feast to me in the wilderness." That's Exodus 5. Let me see what that say. Gotta get the whole. And Pharaoh say, "Who is the Lord that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I know not the Lord, neither will I let Israel." And he said, "The Lord and the king and the wherefore more let the people God be all that." No, I mean, okay, Pharaoh commanded saying that saying ye shall no more give. Okay. I think this might have been one, but he in one of them he did let Moses, and they came and he said, "Lord, look upon Jordan." Pharaoh said, "Like people at all." Okay, I had to find it. I ain't gonna look for it too long. But when if they put God would put a punishment on Pharaoh, and then he'll let him go. He'll say, "Man, y'all go ahead, man. Y'all didn't put some bullshit in the game." And then when they get ready to go, God would harden Pharaoh's heart. You see, you see. God, God would harden. You understand what I'm saying? He would harden Pharaoh's heart. You see? And so, what is this? "And thou shalt die with your eye." John 1, "Beloved, you're not test the spirits whether they are from God or many far apart." They're going, "Nigga, if you don't get this out of it, what the fuck? This ain't the Jehovah Witnesses. We got Jehovah Witnesses in here. We got, wait a minute. Ray out there. Ray, we got Jehovah Witnesses in the chat room, man. What did it say? Nowhere to run, nowhere to. Do not believe every spirit, but test the spirit to see whether they are from God. For many far apart going on. What is this man talking about, man? We got Jehovah Witnesses in the chat room, man. Get them on up out of there. Yeah, we got them. These motherfuckers in the chat room handed out your watchtowers and shit, man. We can't let them do that. That's right. And so let's get down to this, man. What the Passover? I just want y'all to understand this. You see, when they talking about the Passover, let's get straight to this. Let's get straight to this so you understand. Don't get caught up in, because the nonsense after a while, I'll get it for the next episode. You understand what I'm saying? But when we start talking about the Passover, you see, we talking about the sun. What? We talking about the sun passing over the equinox, which is the spring equinox. Okay, so when we talk about, let's go in here. Okay, so when we talk about the astronomically spring, vernal equinox, sun passes over the equator. You see, this ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn Jesus, because I didn't already cut into Easter. You see what I'm saying? Because we didn't already cut into Easter. Because when you talking about the death of the sun, which is the 21st, and it stays at this the same at this in the same state of the shortest day of the year, 3 days. Matter of fact, the 21st, the 22nd, and up into the 24th. Matter of fact, let me get it right up in where we can see this so you can understand that the Easter is a myth. Okay, here it is right here. Let me bring it down. Bring it down right there. Bingo. Okay, right there. So, okay. So when we talk about the death of Jesus, see, they got it at the spring equinox. You see, which is false. It's not the spring equinox. It's the winter solstice. Okay, I'm gonna back that up. Okay, because when you're talking about the death, Jesus is the sun. That's what it is. Number one, Jesus is the sun, the S-U-N. So when you talk about the shortest day of the year, which is December 21st, that is considered the death of the sun. Is that right? Okay, then. So when we talk about the sun stops moving south, at least perceivably, for 3 days. And during this 3-day pause, the sun resides in the vicinity of the Southern Cross. So that's where they say the sun, what, died on the cross. You see, we'll do it again. The sun stops moving south at least perceivably for 3 days. And during this 3-day pause, and that's supposed to be the 3 days in which Jesus supposedly descended to hell. Those are the 3 days in which Jesus is supposed to have descended to hell. The sun resides in the vicinity of the Southern Cross. The sun died on the cross. And after this time, on December 25th, the sun moves 1 degree, this time north, foreshadowing longer days, warmth, and spring. And so the 25th is the day they say that the sun resurrected. Okay? We ain't gonna say born, resurrected. Okay, because he died. He was already born. He died on the 21st, the shortest day of the year. And it stayed, and it stopped, and the sun stops moving south for 3 days. Okay, this is the 3-day pause, the 3 days where the sun or Jesus was in hell. Okay, and the sun resides in the vicinity of the Southern Cross. Jesus died on the cross, and after that, on the 25th, the sun moves 1 degree, this time north. He's going north, foreshadowing longer days, warmth, and spring. This is the resurrection. The story of the death and resurrection of Jesus should have been in December. In December. In December, y'all. Remember who telling you this. Okay? Remember who telling you this. Motherfuckers say it was more than one Jesus. Well, goddamn it, that just proved that this is some bullshit. Here come another nigga. You know Jesus. Which one you know? Tell me which one. It's a whole lot of Jesuses. Okay, which one you know? Which one you know personally? Since you know. Yeah. He said, my Jesus fix on cars. All right. Okay. So we blacking this up. Now let's deal with some things. Let's deal with some, because we proving some shit tonight. You see that they got the story of the death and resurrection of Jesus supposed to be in December. Okay. Now again, so when you see here, you see the sun is passing over the equator, going north. You see, you're going north at this point. You see? And so when you pass over, now, when you're talking about you got the so-called the Jews and the Hebrews, and they supposed to be lunar. They supposed to be on. Now, this is how you know when Passover. The first Passover is the first full moon after the spring equinox. So they say they go by the moon, but no, they actually, they're going by the sun, because you got to wait for this. And the equinox is based on when the sun passed the when it's on the equinox. But Passover when it passes over the equinox. Okay, that's Passover. So that's how you judge it. You see, that's how you know. You go to the equinox, whichever day that is, and the equinox this year, spring equinox, I believe, was just passed. Which it was, I ain't gonna say it. It was Monday, March the 20th. Okay. 5/24. Equinox. Okay. Now the first full moon Okay, the first full moon of spring. That's all you had to do. The first full moon of spring, 20, well, let me put 2023. April 6th. That's it. That's what spring is that anything past the equinox is spring. So April 6th is the first full moon after the equinox. And that's when the sun passes over. So they not all lunar. They wait on the sun. And when the sun come across the equinox, the first full moon is Passover. Now, Easter take it a step further. You see, Easter take it a step further because they into solar worship. You see, they into solar worship. So Easter is the first Sunday after the first full moon, after the equinox. So they after, so after the full, and once they have Passover, okay, and Passover is the first full moon of spring, period, when the sun passed over the equinox. And so after Passover, the first Sunday after Passover is Easter. That's how you know it. So it's all astrological. Now, let me tell y'all something. Easter change every goddamn year. Okay, I go over this shit over and over with you so that you can understand this. This is not about no man dying. Okay? This is not about no goddamn man dying. Because I guarantee you, nigga, if your ass die today, that's what's going to be on your goddamn obituary, March 31st. It ain't going to never change. It ain't going to never change. Whatever day your ass die, that's going to remain the day of your death. It's not going to change every year. You see, the reason why it changed every year because you don't understand that Jesus is the S-U-N. Jesus is the S-U-N. Okay? And we're going to back that up. And see, once you understand that, matter of fact, let's check some things out to show you and prove to you that the Bible is nothing, but solar worship. It's solar worship. Okay, they're going to hide and lie, but we're going to pull the veil back today. Let's pull the veil back today, family. Let's pull the veil back. Now, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Let me go straight because this one gonna be easier for you to understand, and then I'll crack down on Jacob in them. So when you look at Jesus, you see him right there with the halo, because he's the son. He's the see, a lot of people. Let me break this down for y'all, so y'all understand something. Now, see what people don't understand is this. Let me break it down for you, real quick. Okay, and then I'm gonna go right back to that. See, people don't know that the S-U-N and the S-O-N means exactly the same thing. It means exactly the same thing. How do I figure that? Let me explain something to you. Now, if you go in the Bible, it's a city in Egypt called On. O-N. On. Okay, let me get my okay. On. O-N. You look it up. It's in the Bible. It's an Egyptian city. What does it mean? In Greek, they call it Heliopolis. Okay, Heliopolis. Okay. What does it mean? City of the sun. You see? City of the sun. So you see, when you say on, O-N, it means sun. Okay? It means sun. S-U-N. I mean S-U-N. So when you say S-O-N on and put S in, you're actually saying the same thing. You see, It's the same thing. It means solar. That's what it means. And so that's why when I keep telling y'all that the dragon is also another a zoo type for the Christ. Because when you see dragon, then you spell it out. You spell it DRAGON. And you don't understand that the ON at the end of dragon is sun, is solar. So the fire that coming out of the dragon is solar fire. He's only a zoo type that's symbolic of solar energy. See, y'all got to understand that. You see, and that's why they show the dragon to be so destructive towards the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, because he's the sun. Okay, so you got to understand that. Okay, so now when you look at Jesus, now that you understand, that's why they put the halo behind the back, because the halo ain't nothing but the sun. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. And that's how you know in anything. See, when you look at Jesus, he got the halo, right? But you look at all the other 12 disciples, they ain't got no halo because they not divine. You see, that's how you know, and you can depict. If you see an angel, they'll have a halo. If you see a saint, they'll have a halo. That means that they're divine. So you know something is divine by its connection to the sun. S-U-N. The sun is what defines something divine, sacred, and holy. So I want y'all to understand that. So when you look at Jesus, you see the sun, you see the S-U-N, and the S-O-N means the same thing. Because like I say, when you look at, matter of fact, let me see on in the Bible. Well, you can look it up yourself. It's Heliopolis, and it means city of the sun. That's what it means. Okay, and so you got the Son, Jesus, and then you got the 12 disciples, which are the 12 houses of the zodiac. You see, which are the 12 houses of the zodiac. And when Jesus say, in my Father's house are many mansions, the mansions are the houses of the zodiac, because why would God need a fucking mansion? You see, what would spirits need with mansions? You understand what I'm saying? If it was some mansions and shit, when you come to a door, do you put a key in the fucking door, or do you just walk through it? What a goddamn spirit gonna need with a mansion? Okay, and so do y'all got doors on the mansions, or do it got keyholes on the motherfucker? They got a door, you just walk through the door, or do you put a key in the door and unlock the door and walk in? How do you do that as a spirit? So if they got houses in heaven and shit, I just want to know how that works. You see what I'm saying? Because when I watch movies and shit, the motherfucker get to the door and they a spirit, they just walk through the motherfucker. So I don't know, do they got doors on the mansions, or is it just wide open? I want to know. But anyway, so we understand that the houses that are in my Father's house, there are many mansions. The mansions are the houses of the zodiac. Okay, and so we'll break this down just to show you that this sacred geometry that we talking here today, this cosmological geometry that we talking. You see, you're talking about the Pentecost. You see where they blessing, you understand, and you see the 12 disciples plus Mary. You see the 12 disciples plus Mary. You see, so again, you seeing the soul of worship there. You see, now let me break this down to y'all so y'all understand this. Even when you talk about where's the one with Jacob? Here it is right here. See, you got to understand. Let me break this down so I can show you the soul of worship. So you can get past all this Passover and shit. Now, when you look at what just went down with Jesus, I'm going to show you this is the same cosmological geometry. Okay, the cosmological mathematics. You understand what I'm saying? The zodiac. I'm going to break it down. Now, Jacob, in this instant, take the place of Jesus. Jacob is the son. Okay, Jacob is the son. Now you understand that Jacob had what? He had 4 wives: Leah, Zilpah, Bilhah, and Rachel. Okay, you see the four at the top. These are the four wives of Jacob. Now, the four wives of Jacob are the equinoxes and the solstices, the two equinoxes and the solstices. And from those four wives, he had his 12 sons, which are the 12 tribes of Judah. Okay, now when you go into in the New Testament, when you deal with Jesus, then you got Jesus as the son, then you got the four gospels. The four gospel writers of Matthew, Luke, Mark, and John. Okay, they take the place of the equinoxes and the solstices, and the whole of the 12 disciples represent the 12 houses of the zodiac. Okay, even when you go and you deal with let me see, Ishmael too. Where he at? Ishmael, 12 sons. You see, so you see that it plays over and over and over in when you get into the four horsemen of apocalypse. The four horsemen of apocalypse. You see it continue, which represents again the equinoxes and the solstices. So you got to understand that this is and so when you see right here, you see the four wives and I'll put it in and let it play for you. You see the four, and you see as it goes through, you understand, and now it's at the winter solstice. You see now it's at the spring equinox. Now it's at the summer solstice. Okay, now it's so the four wives of Jacob is symbolic of the equinoxes and the solstices. Let me see. Let me get down here. And so when you talk about the four gospel, the canonical gospels of the New Testament, you talking about Matthew, you talking about John, you talking about Luke, you talking about Mark, with Jesus as the Son. You see, so when we talking about the Passover, we're talking about the sun passing over the equinox, starting the spring festival. So when you start talking about Passover, Easter, Ramadan, all of those are spring festivals. Even if they don't fall exactly on the equinox, they come shortly after. They come shortly after. Okay, they come shortly after. And so we got to understand that. So I don't want y'all to continue to think it's about no damn man, because ain't no damn man, it wouldn't change. Now let's deal with this. For anybody that don't believe it, Easter. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at this shit. Okay. 2001. Easter fell April 15th. Okay. Passover fell April 8th, but Easter fell. And the thing is, I'm more so going to focus on Easter because Easter supposed to be the death of Jesus. Supposed to be the death of a man. And that's what he was. He was a man because he was praying to God. He said, my God, why have thou forsaken me? So he was praying to so he had to be a man because ain't no God going to pray to no other God. You see, and so you got April 15th, 2001. 2002, it fell on March 31st. Got damn near that. Now that's 2 weeks. Okay. Now 2003, it fell on April 20th. Damn. Now it went from March 30th. Now it's almost 3 weeks. Okay. 2004, it fell on April 11th. 2005, March 27th. God damn. 2006, April 16th. 2007, April 8th. 2008, March 23rd. Don't think it fell on the same day yet. 2010, April 4th. Damn. 2011, April 24th. Damn near a month apart. And you go all the way up to 2002, it was March 31st. Now it's April 24th. Damn near a month apart now. 2012, April 8th. It came back again, April 8th. 2007, 2012, it fell on April 8th. March 31st came back. It came back. March 31st. Where was that? No, it was April 20th. No, March 31st. It was 2002 and 2013. 2014, April 20th. It came back again. 2015, April 5th. That's a new day. 2007, April 16th. That came back again. 2018, April 1st. That's the first time I seen that one, April 1st. 2019, April 21st, and then 2020, April 12th, 2021, April 4th, 2022, April 17th, 2023, April 9th. So what I'm showing you here is that it changed because it's based on cosmology. Period. It's based on when the sun passed the equinox. Once you get the sun to come past, that's Passover. Technically, that's Passover. But the first full moon of spring, because when the sun passes over the equinox, that's officially spring. So the first full moon of spring is Passover for the Jew, the Hebrew. And the first Sunday after the Passover is Easter. But because it's based on astronomy, it changes every year. If it was a goddamn man, let me tell you again, whatever day your black ass die and they put it on your obituary, that's what it's going to be. It ain't going to change because you don't understand that Jesus is the S-U-N, but it ain't got nothing to do with the death in the spring. That's supposed to be in winter. That's supposed to be the winter solstice, not the spring equinox. See, it's supposed to be, that's when the sun is in its shortest, and it's remained for 3 days in a state of death. You understand? Not moving, and that's the 3 days that Jesus supposed to been in hell. And then for the first day on the 25th, it moves 1 degree north, meaning he resurrected. That's supposed to be in December. Okay, not in the spring equinox. So you see right there, they all over the place with this garbage. You see what I'm saying? They all over the place with this garbage. So I want y'all to do y'all research. I'm up out of here tonight. And because I didn't prove in my case, and I don't have this, you can believe, but I didn't just prove it to you beyond any reasonable doubt. Okay, I want y'all to understand that. Go over this, rewind it, write it down, and fact check it, and see if I'm wrong. All right, family, I ain't done with them. I'm gonna beat this drum until goddamn they're gonna wish I passed over. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, when this nigga pass over, man. All right, family. This is the General Sarah Sunseti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.